Welcome to Pets Fun Zone, where pet lovers find quick tips and fun facts. Today, we are diving into something super important for all of us cat people. We love spoiling our cats. Extra cuddles, the best sunny spots for napping, and of course, maybe a few too many treats. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's such a fine line. A little bit of extra fluff seems so cute and cuddly, but it can actually be a sign of a real health problem creeping up. So how can you tell when your cat has gone from perfectly plush to potentially overweight? Okay, let's get into it. And you should know, this is not a rare problem at all. According to the Association for Pet Obesity Prevention, a staggering 60% of cats in the US are considered overweight or obese. That's more than half, which means there's a pretty good chance the cat you love is carrying extra weight, and you might not even realize the risks. So here's what we're gonna cover in this explainer. We'll start with why this extra weight is such a big deal. Then we're gonna get hands-on with some really simple checks you can do right at home. We'll also look at the tool your vet uses, figure out the common reasons cats pack on the pounds, and most importantly, we'll walk through a safe plan to help them get healthy again. The goal here? A longer, happier life for your furry best friend. Okay, first things first. This is about so much more than how your cat looks. I mean, a chubby cat can be cute, but those extra pounds put some very real stress on their body. It affects everything from their joints to their organs. It's truly a matter of their health and how long we get to have them with us. Just look at this list. We're talking about serious stuff here. Things like diabetes, which could mean daily insulin shots for the rest of their life, or painful arthritis that makes it hard for them to jump up to their favorite window perch. Their heart and lungs are working overtime, 24/7. There's even a risk of a really dangerous liver condition. So you see, keeping them at a healthy weight, it's not about being strict. It's about preventing pain and adding more happy, healthy years to their life. All right, so how can you tell if your cat is in that 60% club? Well, the good news is you don't have to guess. There are 3 super simple, hands-on checks you can do right now at home to get a really good idea of your cat's body condition. Let's walk through them together. The first check is all about perspective. Get your cat to stand up, and then you stand over them and look straight down. What you're looking for is a nice, subtle, inward curve right behind their ribs, kind of like a little waistline. If their body looks more like a straight rectangle, or even bulges out like an oval, that's a pretty clear sign they're carrying extra body fat. Next up, let's do the rib check. Gently run your hands along your cat's sides, starting at their shoulders and going all the way back. On a healthy cat, you should be able to feel their ribs pretty easily, just under a thin layer of fat. It should feel kind of like the back of your own hand. If you have to press down really hard to find their ribs, or you can't feel them at all, well, that means there's too much padding in the way. And finally, the belly check. Now, hold on, because a lot of cats have something called a primordial pouch. It's that loose flap of skin on their belly, and it's totally normal. But what we're looking for is different. It's a thick, heavy fat pad that actually swings from side to side when they walk. A normal pouch is just skin, but an excessive fat pad feels dense and full. That's a clear sign of being overweight. And beyond these physical checks, just watch your cat's behavior. Has their favorite wand toy been collecting dust? Do they get tired way faster during playtime? Or maybe you've noticed they're having a hard time grooming their lower back. These are all little clues that excess weight might be getting in the way of them just being a cat. So while those at-home checks are a fantastic starting point, vets use a more precise, more standardized tool. It's called the Body Condition Score, or BCS for short, and it gives a much more objective clinical measurement. So what is this thing exactly? Well, think of it like a universal grading system for vets. It's a 9-point scale that lets them evaluate a cat's body fat without any guesswork. It's how they determine with clinical accuracy if a cat is underweight, just right, or overweight. This chart breaks it down pretty clearly. A score from 1 to 3 means the cat's too thin. The sweet spot, the ideal range we're aiming for, is a 4 or a 5. That's a cat with that visible waist we talked about, where you can easily feel the ribs. Once they hit a 6 or 7, they're officially in the overweight zone. And the score of 8 or 9 means obese. The best thing you can do at your next checkup, just ask your vet, hey, what's my cat's body condition score? Okay, so we've got handle on the what, but to really find a solution, we have to understand the why. Why do so many of our cats end up gaining this extra weight in the first place? Let's get into the most common reasons. Well, the biggest culprit, and this is no surprise, is usually overfeeding. That can be free feeding, where the food bowl is just always full, or just giving portions that are too big. Treats are another huge one. Those little calories add up so fast. A lack of exercise is a major problem too, especially for our indoor kitties. And just like us, as cats get older, their metabolism slows down. Same thing after they're spayed or neutered. And while it's less common, sometimes there are medical issues at play. All right, we've figured out the problem and the causes. Now for the most important part, the solution. And I really want to emphasize the word safe here. The goal is slow, steady, sustainable weight loss that helps your cat without putting them in any danger. Before we go one step further, I have to stop right here. This is the single most important warning in this entire explainer. Please, I cannot stress this enough. Never, ever put your cat on a crash diet or suddenly cut their food way back. A cat's body just isn't built for fasting. It can trigger a deadly condition called hepatic lipidosis, or fatty liver disease. Any diet change absolutely has to be gradual and done with your vet's guidance. So what's the safe way to do it? It really boils down to these 5 steps. Number 1, and this is non-negotiable, talk to your vet first. They'll help you set a target weight and a daily calorie goal. 2, use a measuring cup for every single meal. No more guessing. 3, cut way back on the treats. 4, you've got to get them moving. Aim for at least 15 minutes of active playtime every day. And hey, if you need some fun ideas, the Pets Fun Zone blog has some fantastic tips for interactive play. And finally, number 5, track their progress with a weekly weigh-in to make sure the weight loss is slow and steady. And when we talk about treats, here's a great rule to live by, the 90-10 rule. At least 90% of your cat's daily calories should come from their balanced meals. That leaves a maximum of 10% for treats. It really puts into perspective how a few little extras can totally throw off their calorie count for the day, doesn't it? When you get right down to it, this whole thing isn't about a number on a scale. The real reason we're talking about all of this is actually really simple. It's about giving your cat the happiest, healthiest, and longest life that we possibly can. So remember, there's no magic pill here. The safest and most effective way to help your cat is a combination of 3 key things: getting your vet's professional guidance, being careful with portion control, and making a commitment to regular fun playtime. Helping your cat manage their weight really is an act of love. It means more years of them pouncing, playing, and purring right by your side. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What's one small change, just one little thing, you can start doing today to get them on a healthier path? If you found this helpful, please join the Pets Fun Zone community for more pet facts and tips. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next explainer. You can also check out our blog for more great articles and shop our collection of fun gifts for people who love pets as much as we do. All the links are waiting for you right down below. Thanks for watching.